Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, where I do what I do for you. Today, I got a nice lesson for you. Hope it's clear. Hope you understand it. Let's get this party started. Right is in 25 rules led by storytelling, story with a message and story for life. That's why I put them there. Life lessons for you to learn, understand, and use them to benefit by. That's the point. Right thinking, mission. And yeah, I'm on it all the time, doggone it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, getting to know yourself a little bit better from the inside. Now, right thinking's way of life through a mental spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. I read it to you because I'm on it. Yours is to learn it and become the best you can be, aka know thyself. Let's go. The question I had to ask you, you need to have the answer for yourself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. I love you. That's what I do. I do. For you, stay tuned. You know I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is a waste of my time, is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. You should too. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to wake you up to yourself with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. And to my eye, be true. When you're true to yourself, you can be honest with everybody else. And because this little thing we have called passion, we're passionate about something, we just have to have it. And I'm not immune. Why? Because I have a passion for something too. But right thinkers, let's talk about how to control the passion with dispassion. Well, what's that mean? Okay. Passion is having desire to do something because it feels it just drives you. Like love, same concept. It's an emotion. Okay. Dispassion is cutting that side of yourself out, taking your emotion out of the situation, aka dispassion, and deal with the situation for what it is. Let me hope you give you a little lesson about that. Break it down for you. Right, thinkers? Let's talk about dispassion and how to use it when daily. You will have to use this concept every day. It should be a part of your lifestyle. Why? It's who you are. Watch. Yeah, we all have a passion for something or another. I'm not immune. Mine is teaching, right thinking philosophy. I don't know why. I said that. I asked that question. I used to ask that question. I don't know why I feel the need to do this. I don't know why I feel the need to tell everybody. I'm trying to help everybody. I'm gonna show you the way. I'm on a mission. So that's why. That passion thing. We can learn to be dispassionate. Yes. With what? Here we go. Discernment. My boy Anubis. Y'all know him as Anubis. I know him as Anpu. His real name is Anpu. The Greeks call him Anubis. But he's the one at Judgment Day that makes sure you get a fair shake. He ain't going to rob you. He's going to do his job. That's discernment's job. Knowing right from wrong and doing what's right. Hold yourself accountable to do that. It's part of your character. Another lesson for another time. But as a teacher, I have to show and use dispassion when toward my who? Students. I can't get emotional with them. I can't. No, 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 no. Teacher, student. Don't worry that way. Not when you're doing what I do. So I ain't gonna worry about that. All right, here you go. When you're doing spiritual concepts, the physicality of it don't come into play. And you, as a teacher, I'm gonna keep my distance and make sure we get that understanding. I love you from a spiritual aspect. We don't need to be touchy feely. No, we ain't got none of that. Do we have to share? So understand that. And watch this. When you get emotional, in a situation about a situation, you will not handle it well. Why? Because feelings are bad leaders. If you get emotional in the situation, you're not going to handle it well. Understand that. Well, no, you ain't no different than nobody else. Okay, so understand that. Now, dispassion, once you understand it and learn this, you take out your what? Emotions. So you can think and act right, correctly, and accordingly. Why? Because that emotion changes the whole dynamic of your thought process and your actions. Trust me, we all know that. So I'm not here to debate. As a teacher, I come to teach, not to debate. Okay? If you want to learn from teaching, fine. If not, it ain't debatable. Just go about your business and do what you do. So it ain't about debating about what I'm teaching. I teach, and I'm good at what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. So debating about it is a waste of my time. Now, passion, like emotion, is good followers, good servants. But passion is a bad leader. Why? It's all based on emotion. Sometimes emotions, when they're misconstrued, misunderstood, they're going to lead you down the wrong way. So if you let your emotions lead you, you're going to have some bad actions that you're going to have to apologize for because you acted on the emotion. Emotions, watch this. When your passion leads you, emotions lead you to do good deeds, aka live right, do right. That's a good thing. And everything has the dual side. Watch this. Now, with knowledge of self, your passion leads you down the road I'm on now. That's what's driving me. Now, I still have passion when I was young and ignorant. My passion to live wrong, hustling, selling drugs, doing that stuff led me astray. My passion for doing what was wrong drove me to do what was wrong. But my knowledge and understanding of once I paid the consequences for that, I'm not going to let my passion lead me to do that. Man, if your passion is below your waist and you're not getting satisfied at home, you're going to go astray. You're going to do things to satisfy yourself. Be dispassionate. Don't do that. Why? Now you're getting your integrity, your respect, yourself. Everything is out of line for your passion. Don't let your passion lead you the wrong way. That's what it will do. That ego don't care. It want what it want. So side chicks, that quick hit, no, that's all still spiritually wrong, morally wrong. So you can't justify wrong. You could, but you still got to pay the consequences. So if that's what you choose to do, knock yourself out. When you make the decision to cheat, you make the decision to pay the consequences for that action. If not, you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying. Passion has to be what? Controlled. Just like your ego again, or it will lead you the wrong way every day. If you think what you're doing is good to you or good for you and nobody knows, that's just wrong. Okay, that's wrong thinking. All right, watch this. Yeah, you can use your passion to be your best self, just like your ego will put you in a position to do what? Serve you if you put it, control it. Your ego is the fight in you. Don't let it not fight for you, but don't let it run you. That's the concept. And if you're passionate about certain things, you need to put that thing in check. But if it's on the good side, even then, you still got to check it. Too much of a good thing ain't good either. So understand that moderation and balance. Balance is the key. So let's move on. Now, watch this. A lot of people, watch this. If you have a big heart, well, I'm good. I'm a nice person. Yeah, you have a lot of passion for others, and that's a good thing. But watch this. That big kind-hearted, you big kind-hearted people, y'all suffer heartbreak continuously. You know why? Because you got small thinking process, small brain, small conception of when you give, you should give to the needy, not the greedy. And if you just got a kind heart and all you're doing is giving, they're going to take advantage of you. And that's part of Your problem. Why? Because you can't recognize your discernment ain't there to recognize the true people who need what you're offering compared to those who just going to use you for it. Hence again, dispassion and discernment will allow you to make better decisions with your heartfelt decisions, your passion, your love, whatever you want to call it. But you should have discernment so it don't just be reckless, heckling, all that control. My big hearted, my big kind hearted, excuse me, my big kind heart got me nothing but what? Heartbreak. Until what? I got smarter. You can't treat and give everybody, so you got to be mindful. You got to have that discernment. Again, when you give and don't get back what you gave, you're responsible for that. So understand that too. Now, watch this. Passion. There we go. Passion without knowledge is emotional recklessness, aka somewhat religious. Why? Because you just trying to please and to please, and that don't always work well for you. That's why it should be reciprocal. If you give it, it should be received. If you give it to them, they should give it back to you. If not, you should stop giving. I gave that lesson, one-way relationship. If you're the one just giving, and you can get nothing in return, why are you giving? It's another story. But everybody got their preferences. Sometimes it be that way. Watch this. Yeah, having a big heart and a small brain is not a good combination. Why? You will too learn spiritual truth. Why? Because eventually you're going to get smarter. You're going to stop wanting to have people misuse you and mistreat you because you're a nice person and you got a big heart, but you got a small brain. Okay? I love helping others. Yeah. Now because I have what? Passion and knowledge, spiritual truth that I can pass along and they can take it and use it. That's good knowledge. That's good information. That's teaching. That's right thinking philosophy. Okay. Next one, and watch this now. My intellect, aka positive thoughts, will what? Override my passion. That's right thinking. Why? I'm not gonna be stupid and doing something that don't make sense. I will think first, always. Why? So I'm controlling my passion. It don't control me. Sometimes our desires and our wants will make us do things that may be going against our moral code and our moral standards. Simple. If you don't have control over that, you're going to do bad things. And guess what? The excuse you give for it ain't gonna make it not bad. It's just gonna mean that you got to suffer the consequences because you did do it. So, well, I don't make a difference. If you know it's wrong, don't do it. If you're gonna do something that's wrong, be prepared to pay the consequence. That's all I'm saying. Your choice. Again, right thinking philosophy will teach you how to what? Use your dispassion when daily, that's when you need it. Why? It should be a way of life. You should be able to make quick decisions of discernment every time you meet somebody on the street, somebody you encounter. Why? Because you never know what they're up to. That's that's just my streetology concept. I'm not leaving that behind. I use that all the time also. That's my discernment. Where we at? Yeah, I feel strongly about helping others. So I teach right thing philosophy. That's my passion. I'm fulfilling my passion and it's in a good mode. So a good mode, a good place. So I don't have a problem doing that with the passion I put forth. I don't dictate or decide who tune in, who watch my show. I just put them out there for those who want to. It's available. So that's my point. Where we at? Okay, here we go. No. Okay, now you can fulfill your passions if it's for doing what? The right thing when? Daily. That's how I live. I'm passionate about doing the right thing every day. I'm just telling you, that's good passion. If my passion was to sneak, creep, and try to do things, I probably could do that, but the benefit don't do me no good. For the moment, yeah. For the pleasure, for the desire, that don't last long. I don't need that no longer. Back in the day, it was important. It's no longer important. Okay. Raise your consciousness, raise your expectation of yourself. Okay? Self-respect, pride, all that comes from doing the right thing for the right reason. That's right thinking philosophy. That's what I teach. I tell the needy, excuse me, with knowledge and spiritual truth, I can tell the needy from the slick and the greedy ones. I'm a right thinker. I pay attention, so trust me. Let me wrap this up. Last one, and I appreciate you tuning in as usual. Now, I use my dispassion daily. Do you? And if you don't have it, you can't use it. So for those who do have it, you should be using it. That's what you have it for. It's better to have something and don't need it than to need something and don't have it. And discernment and have an understanding of doing what's right and wrong, you should have that, even if you don't need it. That's what I'm saying. All right, here we go. When I get my passion to lead me in my direction, making it always end wrong. When I was led by my passion for my desires and my egoistic ways, it always ended up wrong. Well, the consequences. Doing it, yeah, the consequences always outweigh the act. So I'm done with that. Trust me. What's this? I see a lot of people I would like to help because of my passion, but I don't because of my dispassion. I want to help certain people, but my logic kicks in and says, gotta let that go. So you got to know when to say when. That's all. Dispassion, watch this, serves me well in my day-to-day life, daily. Why? With my interaction with the needy, and I got to be aware of the greedy. They out there too. So everybody that look bad ain't doing bad. So that's just part of understanding. Again, discernment. Quick story. I gave a guy a cup. Well, he asked me for a soda. I went to the store, bought my food. So he didn't have some money. I bought a soda. Came out, gave it to him. Okay. And he said, you got $1? But down, he in need. So went in, gave him $1. So I go in the store, get my stuff, come back out. He's still out there. He came at me now. I really need $3. My man, no, you need to appreciate what I did give for you. So again, needy from the greedy. You have to recognize it and know when to say when. I'm not going to just sit here and gas him up. So that's a quick story of using my dispassion. Okay, my man, try to work with you. All right. Last one. Yeah, my dispassion is my way to set again those boundaries. What? To keep away personal issues. I don't need to get involved with somebody personal. That ain't my thing. Dispassion mean that feel for you, but I just can't reach you. But it's all good. Dispassion is a way of life. Using discernment is always good for you, the one who's using it. The person who don't understand, that's not your problem. But use it. That's why I gave you a lesson for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back.